If you're about to top off your coolant, there's a silent trap waiting at the parts counter. You think that jug is protecting your engine. In reality, some of the most common brands carry additives that quietly attack aluminum, soften rubber seals, or break down into sludge that clogs heater cores and radiators. Never grab these 7 antifreeze coolants without knowing exactly what's inside. I'm also going to show you the 5 formulas real mechanics actually trust, plus one critical step most drivers skip that can prevent a full engine meltdown after a refill. Miss that step and you can cook the motor even with good coolant in the system. Number 7. Peak. Peak sells 2 very different products under similar labels. Their global lifetime formula is clean and free of the problem additive. Their long life formula is not. That long life version contains 2-EHA, a compound that acts like a plasticizer. Over time it softens silicone seals and plastic gaskets. On many GM engines those intake manifold gaskets start to fail, letting coolant leak into the intake runners. The damage is slow. You won't see it for months or even years. By the time the leak shows up, the repair is expensive. Peak never makes the difference obvious on the bottle. Most people grab the cheaper, more common long-life jug and assume it's the same product. It is. If the label doesn't clearly say 2-EHA free, leave it on the shelf. Number 6. Prestone. Same additive problem, only this time it's in almost every extended life and deck school compatible formula they sell. Sodium 2-ethylhexanoate is the exact compound that softens silicone and plastic. Honda and Toyota deliberately keep it out of their factory coolants for a reason. When a 2-EHA coolant sits low or gets exposed to air, the chemistry collapses. The fluid turns brown and thick. Sludge forms and packs into the heater core, radiator tubes, and narrow cooling passages. Prestone also sells stop leak products. Those particles are designed to plug leaks, but they cannot tell the difference between a cracked radiator and a heater core passage. Mechanics call the result engine cholesterol. Famous name on the bottle does not equal safe chemistry. I would not put Prestone in any engine I care about. This is why AC Delco makes the list. Deck school and the AC Delco formulas that followed it carry a long history of turning brown and depositing sludge when maintenance is neglected. On older GM engines, the combination of the additive package and low coolant level created a well-known pattern of gasket failures and restricted flow. Heat gets trapped. The water pump works harder. The heater stops blowing hot. Once the fluid stops circulating cleanly, the next thing it costs you is money. If your vehicle still calls for this chemistry, follow the service interval religiously, keep the system full, and watch the color. The moment it turns muddy, flush it. Do not wait. Number 4. SuperTech. Walmart's house brand is a roll of the dice. Many of its universal extended life formulas contain 2-EHA, the same additive that gave deck school its reputation. The supplier changes by region and by batch. Sometimes it's one company, sometimes another. Freeze point protection and inhibitor levels have tested inconsistently. The damage is gradual. Gaskets soften, seals start to weep, the water pump begins to drip, and the intake gasket develops a slow leak. By the time you notice the problem, the repair bill is already in 4 figures. Saving $3 on a jug is not worth a $1,000 repair. Number 3. Shop Pro. Mechanics have repeatedly noted that Shop Pro formulas often lack strong enough corrosion inhibitors for the aluminum and iron surfaces inside modern engines. Radiators, water pumps, and heater cores are left more exposed than they should be. Multiple owners have reported cracked radiators and failed water pumps after switching to the orange version. In 2022, the manufacturer recalled certain bottles of Shop Pro RV and marine antifreeze because they were filled with methanol instead of the correct formula. Methanol is toxic. The bottles also lacked the required warning labels. That recall was limited to the RV line, but it still raises hard questions about quality control across the brand. This is not a coolant I would pour in without a second thought. Number 2. SDP. SDP built its name on oil additives and fuel treatments. When drivers see the same logo on a coolant jug, they assume the product is solid. The coolant itself meets basic industry standards. The real danger is the stop leak products sold under the same brand. Drivers reach for them the moment they see a puddle. Those fibers and sealants cannot distinguish between a radiator crack and the tiny passages in a heater core. Everything gets coated. Flow drops. Heat transfer suffers. The residual gummy material also weakens the remaining corrosion protection. Mechanics give the same warning they give with Prestone stop leak. You are trading a small leak today for a restricted cooling system tomorrow. Number 5. Ricocum. This is the brand built around exact chemistry matching, instead of one-size-fits-all promises. Asian vehicles get phosphate-based formulas. European vehicles get nitrite-free, amine-free, phosphate-free packages. North American vehicles get oat formulas that line up with GM deck school requirements. Every bottle is engineered for the specific metals and seals in that family of engines. Service life reaches 5 years or 150,000 miles when the inhibitors stay active. Ricocum also sells full-strength concentrate so you can dial the mix for extreme climates. Dye colors follow factory standards: pink for Asian, blue for European, red or orange for North American. Because the chemistry matches the original specification, factory warranty coverage stays intact. Number 4. Motorcraft. This is Ford's official coolant. It is not trying to work in every vehicle on the road. The orange pre-diluted formula meets Ford specification WSSM 97B44D. The newer yellow formula meets the updated long life requirements and is backward compatible with the older orange fill. On vehicles originally filled with yellow, you stay with yellow to keep the full service interval. That interval can stretch to 10 years or 200,000 miles. The chemistry is matched to the aluminum, seals, and hoses Ford actually uses. If you drive a Ford, Lincoln, or Mercury, start with the Motorcraft specification that matches your model year. It removes the guesswork. Number 3. Honda Extended Life Type 2. Honda engines are almost entirely aluminum. Heads, blocks, radiators, water pump housings, mixed metals create galvanic corrosion if the inhibitor package is wrong. Honda Type 2 is a phosphate-based organic acid formula free of silicates, borates, nitrites, and amines. Silicates in generic coolants can drop out and clog the narrow passages Honda designs into its systems. The fluid comes premixed 50-50 with distilled water. Freeze protection to 34 degrees F, bowl protection to 265 degrees F. Pour it straight from the jug. Service life under normal conditions is 5 years or 60,000 miles. Some later models carry longer factory fills. Never mix blue Type 2 with the older green Type 1, with Toyota pink or with orange deck school. Cross-contamination destroys the inhibitor balance and creates sludge. If the coolant in the tank is not the correct blue, flush the system completely and refill with genuine Honda Type 2. Number 2. Toyota Super Long Life Coolant. Toyota uses a phosphated hybrid organic acid technology with 0 silicates and 0 borates. Traditional green coolants rely on those minerals. They can fall out of suspension and form abrasive gel that packs radiator tubes. Toyota eliminates that risk. The formula also contains no 2-EHA. Factory fill protects for 10 years or 100,000 miles. Subsequent changes last 5 years or 50,000 miles. The fluid arrives pre-mixed with deionized water so you introduce no mineral scale. It is optimized for aluminum blocks, thin-wall radiators, and non-metallic seals. The pink color is easy to identify and hard to confuse. Many independent shops use it across a wide range of Asian vehicles because the chemistry simply works. Number 1. Valvoline Xerox. Xerox is the highest volume OEM-approved coolant line in the United States for a reason. Instead of one universal jug, it offers vehicle-specific packages. The Asian formula is a phosphated hybrid organic acid coolant free of silicates, borates, nitrites, and 2-EHA. Service life matches Toyota's 5-year/50,000 mile interval. The G05 formula covers Ford, Chrysler, and many Mercedes applications, and includes nitrites for diesel liner protection. The G40 formula is the silicated organic acid package required by BMW, Porsche, Audi, and Volkswagen. Every batch is tested before release and carries formal approvals from the major manufacturers. You match the formula to the vehicle, pour it in, and drive knowing the chemistry is correct for the metals and seals inside that engine. Earlier I promised a bonus step most drivers skip after a coolant flush. You must reset the engine computer. The ECU stores learned temperature data from the coolant sensor. Fresh coolant transfers heat differently than the old fluid. If the computer is still using the previous temperature curve, the cooling fans may not switch on at the correct point, and the fuel mixture can stay richer than needed. The engine runs hotter than it should. Hot spots form, pressure spikes, and the head gasket or radiator can fail even though you just put in good coolant. Here is the simple reset most vehicles accept. Turn the ignition to the on position without starting the engine. Press the accelerator fully to the floor and hold it for 15 seconds. Turn the ignition off, release the pedal, and wait 1 full minute. Start the engine and let it idle for 5 minutes with the air conditioning off. Do not skip this. The coolant system is protected, but the same neglect that ruins radiators also destroys AC compressors.